I am currently standing in what was once the Nor Loch. From the Middle Ages to the early 19th century, this was an unsightly marsh at the foot of Castle Rock, polluted by sewage and the bodies of the dead. But by 1820, it had been drained, making way for what is now the Princess Street Gardens. These gardens are host to several statues of figures from Edinburgh's Enlightenment, and in the 1870s it saw the arrival of the impressive David Ross Fountain. When the 20th century arrived, it brought with it a number of war memorials, like the Royal Scots Monument. The memorials in this garden help preserve the memories of those involved in conflicts from the Boer War through both World Wars and the Falklands, making the gardens a place of sombre reflection as well as a celebration of Edinburgh's rich history. In 2017, the Ross Development Trust began a restoration of the David Ross Fountain, costing a sum of £1.9 million. But this is only the tip of the iceberg when it comes to the plans that the Development Trust have in store for the gardens.
The Ross Development Trust is an organisation responsible for overseeing and raising the funds for any new developments in the West Princess Street Gardens. Their latest planned project, named the Quaich project, is a complete overhaul of the West Princess Street Gardens. They plan to do away with the simple yet charming space, with its iron railings and pathways lined with benches, which are evocative of Edinburgh's historic atmosphere. Instead, they are planning on incorporating large pieces of modern landscape architecture in the place of what was built in the 1930s and what currently stands today. The Trust justifies the project by claiming they are creating a more open and green space that is inclusive to everyone and a supposed reflection of Edinburgh's history. But is the development truly necessary to accomplish what they claim is their purpose? The people behind the Quaich project claim that the new gardens will be a space for all in the heart of Edinburgh. However, there is a strong argument that the gardens have already been accomplishing this goal for many decades, raising the questions, is this really worth £25 million, and could that money be put towards bettering the living standards of people in need?
I mean, it would cost them nothing to make it a green space that is open for everybody, because it already is a green space that's open for everybody. I mean, you saw what happened with the trams. Like, I can't imagine they'll stick to 25 million, which is a ridiculous amount for such an unnecessary addition.
What do you think of the new design?
It's ugly. It's disgusting.
Just by the vast amount of money being poured into this project shows how misaligned the council's priorities are. As the homelessness crisis continues in Edinburgh, is this really the time to be spending £25 million on a project that appears to do little more than install a giant concrete Pringle in one of Edinburgh's most beloved sites?